Hi, I'm Crystal. This presentation is for people looking for passive income online. My husband and I have been paying the bills with money earned online since 2008. Sometimes we get paid in magic internet money. What do I mean by magic internet money? It's Bitcoin and Ethereum. How do we spend our magic internet money? I'm glad you asked. One of our options is our MasterCard debit card, which comes in many flavors. Exclusive virtual, aluminum, stainless steel, gold-plated, and solid gold cards are available. 24/7 global support in multiple languages and a concierge service. What do I mean by a concierge service? One of our friends needed a battery for his computer, but the way his schedule was, he just didn't have time to research what was the better choice. So he called up the card with concierge service. They went ahead and searched all the different batteries that his computer could use and got him a list of different options and different price ranges. We also have up to 30% discounts on hotels and travel and instant rewards from high street retailers. What do I mean by a high street retailer? A major retailer. If you're here in the United States, Amazon will be a major retailer you'll recognize. So, how can you load this card? One way you can do it is by sending money from your bank to the card. But we prefer to convert magic internet money online with the card and then send it to our bank or spend it. How do we earn magic internet money? By compounding and leverage. Here's a fun fact. Compounding and leverage can make you rich. Math is one of the most dreaded subjects in the world, but do you hate it enough to give up free money? Would you rather $1 million right now handed to you or a penny doubled every day for 30 days? Which is the better deal? On day 1, you've got your penny. Day 10, you've got $5.12. Day 20, you've got $5,000. And day 30, you've got $5.3 million. That's the power of compounding. My question is, what would you do with $5 million? What would bring more meaning to your life? Would you help more people? Would you focus more on work that has meaning? Would you help somebody in your family? Would you make a new friend, like an exotic car dealer or maybe a yacht salesperson? Would you continue to live at your current location? I've heard of people living on a cruise ship. Would you like that? Imagine the smell of the ocean, the feel of the ship rocking from the waves. Hopefully you don't get seasick. They say there's live entertainment every night, different types of entertainment. Can you imagine the food smells that must be on that with all the different cuisines they cook? Or better yet, sitting poolside in one of those lounge chairs, the feel of the sun shining on you, the feel of the ship moving, a margarita. Let's see, is margarita the one that has salt on it? You know, the salt around the glass, that taste of that nice cold margarita and the feel of that lounge chair under your body. Oh, that would be just heaven, right? Plus, not to mention all the ports of call and all the places you'll stop. Don't need to hear anymore? Head over to CoachCrystal.com and look for the Earn Passive Income Online Fast link. We offer 2 ways to get similar results. Compound your savings, way 1. Albert Einstein said compound interest is the 8th wonder of the world. He who understands it earns it. He who doesn't pays it. And another example is Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett didn't know a whole lot about investing, but now his estimated current wealth is around $90 billion. Warren Buffett said, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. A little hard when you get a 3% raise, right? You love it. I mean, 3% raise is great, but it's a little hard when you get a 3% raise, but inflation is at 9%. So the chart is a growth of $1,000 earning different rates of return over 40 years. Your bottom line on the chart is your 1%. So $1,000, 1%, 40 years, that's $1,000, $1,400. Now that 1% is your bank account. That's your savings accounts that tend to be with your banks. The next line up is a 3% line. That's $1,000 at 3% over 40 years, and that's $3,200. That tends to be your 401ks, your Roth IRAs. The next line up from that is the 5% line. That's $1,000 at 5% over 40 years. That's $7,000. And keep in mind, all these final numbers are actually compounded. And then above that is you have your 10%, $1,000, 10% over 40 years, and you've got $45,000. Now the 5 and the 10% are high risk. You don't typically, they're really high risk. So the 1 and the 3% is usually what most people deal with. And the problem with that, well, like I said, the 1%, usually less than 1% is your bank savings accounts. The 3% is your 401ks and your Roth IRAs. But remember with them, you've got downtrend risk. What do I mean? You're ready to retire, everything turns down, now your 401k could be worth about half of what you did have in it. They say inflation in the United States is 9%, but I know our heating bills and our grocery bills doubled. We know dollars are losing purchasing and credibility. They're losing their purchasing power and their credibility. So will $100 buy as much next year? Yes? No? No. Experts and institutions are warning about a global financial reset, namely the International Monetary Fund and the ECB. They're really similar. They're the European part of the International Monetary Fund. Just a little heads up. Those who refuse to diversify outside of the current failing monetary system could lose their life savings overnight. Financial resets are never a good thing for the citizens. Germany's had I think 3 of them in the last couple hundred years, plus Venezuela, Cyprus. There's a ton of them that have gone through financial troubles just recently in the news. Don't believe me? Want to learn more? Search YouTube for global economic collapse. The results may surprise and shock you. The image with the eggs, there's 3 eggs. That's a Zimbabwe $100 bill. 100 million, I'm sorry. Can you imagine 3 eggs costing $100 million? And then, of course, the one that I've seen a lot of, and my husband and I always appreciate, the US dollar with I'm a piece of paper and I control your entire life put on the back of it. A good friend of ours used to actually do that with a dollar bill. He'd wear it around his neck on a piece of string and he'd walk around outside just to get people to react. And then he could talk to them about the opportunity. And one of our favorite sayings is, don't beg anyone to get on the ark. Just keep building and let everyone know the rain is coming. We have partners that can 10x your savings and compound weekly. They own their own blockchain and metaverse. I know when I mention blockchain, some people are going to start getting a little anxious, but blockchain increases trust, security, transparency, and the traceability of data shared across a business network, and delivers cost savings with new efficiencies. Blockchain for businesses uses a shared and immutable ledger that can only be accessed by members with permission. A friend of ours did his tax returns here in the States and sent them off to the IRS. There was an error on his tax returns and the IRS went through and took all the money out of his bank account. So he couldn't pay his bills. He was getting past due notices. His child was off to college. He couldn't pay this child's tuition. That's what we want, right? Blockchain, we want the security and the stability that blockchain offers. Your keys, your wallet. Isn't that what we all want? Maybe that's why this industry is exploding. 2018, blockchain technology was figured to be 1.57 billion. And the metaverse, which needs the blockchain to run, and it's not just for gaming, they're figuring in 2030 could be 678 billion. And those pictures of all those happy people off there on the side, well, they're all our debit card, MasterCard holders. They are now on the blockchain and out of the banking system with access to their money as they need it and as they wish to use it. So our partnerships, launch of the first metaverse blockchain asset brokerage, powered by BD Swiss, our tech partner. They're a 12-year-old global top 10 trading brokerage generating over 10 billion euros per day in trade and brokerage volume. They've got 2.7 million customers currently. They're top 1% in the futures trading and they're top 4% in the Forex trading, certified and regulated in multiple trading markets. Then we have our metaverse attracts our meta stars. We have world championship boxer. We have world championship soccer players that love this idea and are telling all their friends, their family, everyone they come across. Our group licenses. Compliance is at the heart of our business. We operate in a highly regulated environment. Our partners currently operate in more than 150 countries worldwide in a regulated environment. Just a quick disclaimer here, I am not a tax accountant, I am not a broker investor, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a lawyer. This is just talking about compounding, compound interest, and the interesting stuff and what my husband and I have learned about money along the way. Note, we have an exclusive partnership with BD Swiss. To set up a comparable deal with BD Swiss, you would need to invest at least $100,000. With us, there's a minimum of $250 for our certificate and $250 to load it. Don't have $500? No problem. The second way to get a similar result, let an army of people work for you. Leverage. John D. Rockefeller said, I would rather earn 1% off 100 people's efforts than 100% of my own. What was he talking about? Not just owning a factory or a franchise. Here's another example. Do you know real estate brokers can have many agents actually selling homes for them? So who could sell more, one agent or an army of agents? What if a broker found two agents who then found two agents? What do you have? The magic of leverage working for you. To maximize our income potential, we could be like real estate brokers and leverage like John D. Rockefeller. Plus, agents can get in on global profit share pools. They pay from $200 to $7,000 per month. Another favorite saying of mine is Grant Cardone, leaving your comfort zone is hard, staying broke is hard. Pick your hard. And then, of course, that image there with the money pulling the guy or the guy pulling the money. Good quote, good image. So I mentioned pools. Can you imagine as a broker, real estate broker here, you're getting your regular pay, you're selling your homes, plus each month you're getting $3,400. And on top of that, those 3 cars over there in that villa, one of our team leaders actually won the villa, built anywhere he wants. It's $1 million home and villa. And we've actually had 2 others of our team members win $200,000 cars the last round through. I think it was the beginning of the year they won these. My husband, Ben, has brought in over 100 agents, and they brought along 3,000 plus agents. This is like a Lamborghini of money-making opportunities, insane earnings, maximum return for your efforts, and big-time wealth generation. Don't need to hear any more? Head on over to CoachCrystal.com and look for the Earn Passive Income Online Fast link. So in summary, we think Robert Kiyosaki explained it best, though some think he's a bit harsh. He said most people in the left quadrant are losers. They lose their time and money. Well, our left quadrant is our active quadrant. You work for your money. You've got your employees. You exchange your time and your effort for an income. You don't work. You don't get paid. Then you've got your self-employed. You work for yourself, but can you still take a 6-week holiday and your business keep on going without you? Then you've got your other side, your right quadrant, your passive. Money is working for you. You've got your big business. These people have people working hard to generate them an income. And then you've got your investors also on that passive income side. They are the people that have money working hard for them. They're off playing golf or remember that cruise ship? Robert Kiyosaki said it's time for people to begin minding their own business. A job means you're being paid to mind somebody else's business. In this new economy, you need to mind your own business. So as we say, fire your boss, stop doing all the work. Use systems like big business. So what do you think? Change with the times or get left behind? I think this is the only business where you can make a lot of money, help a bunch of people, and have a ton of fun while doing it. It just makes sense. Don't need to hear any more? Head on over to CoachCrystal.com and look for the Earn Passive Income Online button. Description, link in the description. Thank you for watching. Really appreciated if you like and share this video. Have a great day and bon voyage.